Hi guys, day 25. Only 5 days left now. Starting to reach that point where, you know, it's very real and the deadline's creeping up. I think the last 2 years, by this point, I'd hit 50,000, so this is kind of a new sort of pressure for me. Probably people out there going, yeah, shut up. It's highly justified, I'm sorry. Writing late again today. These days are kicking my butt. We're at 1,243. Once again, under the recommended count. And about 42,321, which means I got about just over 7.5 left to write over Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, and before midnight on Tuesday, obviously. I plan to write quite a bit across Saturday and Sunday. I want to be getting towards my conclusion on Sunday, obviously. So yes, the part I wrote today is a little bit strange. It's supposed to be a little bit disjointed without being too much of a step away from how I've been writing it. Because it's supposed to be that, well, Chris is obviously under the influence of this drug right now. So I didn't want him to remember everything perfectly, but what he does remember perfectly is the hunt itself, the pursuit and the chase of this young woman he finds, you know. She's quite small, she's quite young, and she's on her own, and it's like away from like loads of cars and busy streets. So he's, you know, he's gone all instinct. So he's, you know, he's picked a small young one, easy to separate from the herd, as it were. He's gone completely wolf right now, you know. But I'm having him recall it in his voice. I read a short story quite recently. It was called Were Dog of Bucharest. I can't remember who it was by. It was in Full Moon City, the anthology I read, and that was written in first person. And then when the protagonist, whose point of view we had been living the story through, became this were dog, it shifted. It became a strange kind of third person, just very short clipped sentences about a dog and how their brain might think. I didn't want to do that, but that was a very interesting way to pursue that sort of shift in the story, because, well, on one level I don't know how well I'd write it. On another, I thought it would be too much of a shift, and I'd knock myself out of Chris's voice, which I didn't want to do, because that would just be annoying, and then I'd have to like reclaim it. And it's, you know, it's 25 days after I started writing, and I know there are changes in it. I know there are slight dips. There's less little flashes of humour than there were in the beginning, but that could be understandable, or not, because this is all being told in the past. So I don't even know. I'm rambling now. But yeah, he's chasing this girl, and a car gets in his way. A car pulled out of an alley, and he views cars in this state of mind as larger predators. So he growls at it, but he kind of shrinks back from it at the same time. You know, as a lone wolf would. It'd be like a lone wolf coming up against a bear. They'd be ticked, but they'd know to back down because they're not going to have a chance. Obviously, the car doesn't attack him because it's a car. It's not some kind of big predator. And, you know, he chases her again, and he just sees her disappear into an alley. And he pursues her into this alley when she's nowhere to be seen. It's one of those cliche long alleys, you know, with the little bits of light coming from windows, like high up in the wall. So, sort of cliche, sort of creepy alleyway. And, you know, he starts to prowl down this alley, trying to find this girl that he plans to eat. And he catches her scent at his strongest point, and he can make out a silhouette against the wall in the shadow. And then something slams into him, and I hint at something rather large and strong and angry and very feline before I mention a brilliant arc of white blue light. So, you know, really no points for guessing who's acting as cavalry here. I do have to figure out how they knew where he was. I'm going to have to call in the convenience card, I think, that, you know, Greg knew, and maybe Sasha is smart enough to have checked an emergency email account or something. Like, it's one thing about writing a novel in your own world. You can set up these little convenience cheats, which is what I plan to do. And then I need to work myself towards a conclusion after these guys are like, whoa, dude, snap out of it, basically. So yes. I might have to have Samson get involved again. Trouble for Greg, maybe. We shall see. We shall see. Or, I might say that mediums can't be read by telepaths. And Samson's never told anyone because it's embarrassing. Humph. But yes, we shall see. I'll be back tomorrow, the end of a very long week. It has actually surprisingly gone very quickly. Busy days at work, I mean, they go quite quickly at least. I keep coming home every day with wet feet though, which is never fun. It's supposed to snow again tonight. I don't know where you guys are in the world, but we've had some snow, which is fun and very new. I think it was reported to be the heaviest snowfall in 17 years at this time of the year. So, you know, the planet's doomed, etc. I'm gonna go now. I'm playing with my earphone cable. And I should probably make myself some dinner. So I'll see you all again tomorrow on day 26. Ooh. The heat is on, so to speak. Okay, on that note, I'm definitely gonna go because normally I wouldn't say anything like that. But